Dr. Sue Kornbluth, and you're a perfect guest because this is quite the family dynamic. My goodness. How is it that we would believe that a brother would kill the ex of his sister kind of just as a favor, without her knowing about it or others within the family? Does that make sense?
Good morning. No, none of this makes sense. In fact, I feel like I'm watching a Lifetime movie every time that this is on, and I'm sure this will become one. What I see here is a whole family of sociopaths that have no remorse for what they've done. Look, to me, he's lying on the stand. He's lying all the time. I can see it in his facial features. But what is this all about? She wanted to take her children to another town to live. This sounds absolutely crazy to us. For me, doing high conflict divorce work all the time, this is one of the craziest cases I have ever seen. And it's all about putting yourself first before your children. And to me, this has been plotted and it is premeditated.
And that theme, I think we'll see play out in the prosecution's close. And again, we're just waiting for the jury to be brought in. And forgive me if I cut you off, Sue. At the end of the day, though, you referenced that you deal with the family law and divorces. How is it that as human beings we can fall in love and be so close to one another, raise kids, and then all of a sudden that person, your former partner and best buddy, is the Antichrist? I mean, the hatred there is insanity. And yet it's just a theme that comes over and over. The difference here, I would think, is, correct me if I'm wrong, the family was in on it. Like, it wasn't just, the role of the other members of the family are like, oh, it's okay. But no, they were, boom, let's go, allegedly.
Yeah. So look, these high conflict divorces, this is happening during the marriage. It's not just like you wake up one day and you're not in love anymore. Who knows why they got married? Who knows if they were ever in love? We don't know what the communication was inside the home. We don't know what was going on. It seems like, from what we've learned, that the mother, Wendy Adelson's mother, was very controlling and probably over-involved, chirping in her ear. They wanted to get rid of him for a long time. I mean, Ted, who offers $1 million so you can move to another town? This was probably going on for a very long time. They didn't like Dan Markel, and so we don't know what was going on behind closed doors. But don't be fooled. This never happens just overnight. The tension within the marriage is going on for a long time, and the hatred builds and builds and builds. And then when you want what you want and it's in your mind, you're not budging from that.
Good point. Yeah, I guess it didn't factor that portion of it in, that it wasn't just afterwards. Well, it looks like the jury is entering the courtroom here. Everybody is standing up, so let's slip in a commercial break here. And when we come back, we'll watch the closing arguments. The state's up first. Stick with us.
Brilliant law professor gunned down.
In the midst of a bitter custody battle.
Now the victim's former brother-in-law, a prominent South Florida dentist,
accused of being the mastermind behind the murder.
Florida prosecutors are setting their